Hello? YouTube? I haven't talked to you guys since Vlogmas, which is so ridiculous to even think about. Hello, we missed you guys. Oh, welcome to today's video. I missed filming. I didn't miss editing though, because editing is really annoying. I hope you guys are all having a great start to the new year. Let's stay positive. It's gonna be all right. Wow, I can snap really well. Today we are going to talk about my experience with the COVID-19 vaccine. Does that rhyme? I know that this is like super random as a video, but I feel like it's really important to talk about because I know a lot of people don't know if they want to get it. They're unsure. I did have a few questions on my Instagram whether or not I was required to get it just because of my profession, which if you are new here, welcome. I am a police officer and I just want to say that we were not forced to get the shot. It's purely based on your decision. Don't feel obligated to get it, but I'm always the kind of person who wants to prevent things before it happens. So as far as like the flu goes, COVID goes, anything like that, I'd rather prevent getting it before I actually get it. So that's kind of why I got the shot, and you guys are gonna see how my body reacted to it. I was literally down for a day. What I mean by that is sick and out of commission. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do before you leave so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Also, I do have a little merch line. This is from my merch. This was with the distressed flag. Wasn't like too gung-ho on what it looked like. I mean, I still love this because it's so important. I changed the flag to where it's a little bit more vibrant. I saw a few of you that have tagged me on Instagram wearing your merch. I'm so excited about that. That's so amazing. Thank you so freaking much for the support. You guys are freaking all-stars and I just love you to the moon and back. This is part of my merch, but I also have other things listed on the website. So if you want to shop there, you can shop my merch below this video. I do quite often have discount codes for you guys and I usually announce that on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on there, make sure that you do so you don't miss out. Let's jump into this video. I actually went and got the vaccine during my work shift. My chief said that it was all right to go do that. So I went in a little detail and went to one of the sites where they were offering it and I got the shot there. It was a little weird wearing your uniform through the entire thing because the line was so long. I always kind of feel strange doing that or going into public places just because of officer safety issues, but everything was fine. I actually went with a partner, so it was okay. So the day that I got the shot, I felt completely fine hours afterwards, and then because I went around 10 o'clock in the morning, I just went online, made an appointment in my area. My chief actually sent out a link to sign up for the shot because you do have to make an appointment before you show up. So you pick a day and the time slot and then you type in all of your information and you have to fill out 2 forms prior to going to get the shot. One is online and then one is a form that you have to print off and then fill it out that way. So I did all of that prior to going there. You need to bring your ID. So after we got through all of that stuff, you go into like this big open room. It's just these tables set up and there's chairs with nurses and they stick you and you have to go sit for 15 minutes just to make sure that you don't have any kind of crazy reaction to it. And then after those 15 minutes, you are welcome to leave. There's a lot of people there, lots of people. I guess it's kind of good so that we can finally start to just see this thing moving on. It's been here too long. Let's get back to a normal freaking life. Afterwards, I went back to the road, so I had to finish out my shift, and about like 1 o'clock, my arm was killing me. So the pain hit me pretty fast because I knew that when you go to get the shot, your arm is gonna be out of commission. That wasn't that big of a deal, but then when I got home, I was feeling fevery, my arm was hurting. So I got the vaccine today at 10 o'clock this morning. My arm didn't start hurting until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got it done on this side. It's hard to lift my arm all the way up. I have a high pain tolerance, but like this is an annoying kind of pain. And now I feel really flushed and like super warm. Oh, my arm is just so achy. It's really irritating. And it's 7:25 at night. I just iced it. I used an ice pack and I just put it on my shoulder, but it does not feel good. The next day, I was down for the count. The morning was fine. I felt all right. I didn't feel 100%, but I felt all right. So obviously I went to work. And then throughout the day, I just declined. All right, so it's the next day. I was feeling fine when I woke up this morning. But now, I don't know if it's because I worked from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. yesterday, but I feel like lightheaded. My stomach's a little off. Thought that maybe I had a fever, but I won't know until I go home. I almost left work. Slightly had some cold chills. I feel so cold, but I have the heat blasting on me right now. It almost felt as if I had COVID. I went home an hour early because I just couldn't take it anymore. And my sergeant was like, just go home. It's not a big deal. It doesn't do anyone any good with me sitting in the vehicle feeling like this. It becomes an officer safety issue at the end of the day, because if you can't fend for yourself, how are you supposed to protect your community? You can't. All right, so I'm home. I actually left work an hour early. I made basically just vegetable broth because I needed something warm with a little bit of nutrients. Made some soup, which was basically vegetable broth, white beans, pepper, oregano, and parsley. I have my hydro jug with liquid IV. I took some Tylenol. Now I'm going to take a nap. I still feel so warm, but I took my temperature and it's 98, so that's pretty good. I realize this is probably a weird video, but I know a lot of people are speculating whether to get the vaccine or not. I'm personally not regretting getting it because I really just don't want COVID at all, but I think it's important to know the side effects that can happen if you do get it. My mom didn't have any side effects, so it just affects everyone differently. But now I'm going to take a nap, and I really hope, fingers crossed, that I feel better afterwards. When I woke up from the nap, I felt a little bit better, but I still wasn't 100%. And then the next day, I felt better, but it felt like I had a cold, which was really weird. Like I could feel it in my sinuses. And then the day after that, I was completely back to normal. So all in all, it took like 2 days, which is completely normal. I talked to my mom, she talked to my doctor, and he said that it's normal. It happened to him. He had side effects where he felt as if he had COVID. That stuff's completely normal. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you are gonna go get this shot, just be prepared that you might get the same symptoms that I got. Drink a lot of water, liquid IV or Gatorade, Powerade, any of those things. Have soup on deck. Give your body the rest that it needs, give it the nutrients that it needs, and you will be back to normal within 2 days. That was my experience with the whole thing. Curious to know if you guys had the same experience, so leave your experiences in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments if you are going to get the shot, if you're not gonna get the shot. I personally think that it's okay. They give you a card that states when you're supposed to go back for your second shot, because it is a 2-shot situation, so just be prepared for that. But if you do get it, you will do just fine. You just feel a little bit crappy for, you know, a day or two, but you will get through it, I promise. Thank you a whole bunch for watching this video, and until next time, I will talk to you guys later.